the 2025 Mercedes in the GLE 450 4MATIC trim. Let's go ahead and dive in here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sanders so we don't waste your guys' time. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's start talking about the GLE. Well, first about the GLE, you have different engine options because you have the GLE 350, this one being the 450, then you get the 580, as well as the AMG 53 and the AMG 63. You also can add an E on top and make it plug-in hybrid. This one in this video is actually a mild hybrid. So what does it come with, you might ask? A 3.0 liter, 6-inline engine with a 9-speed automatic transmission, pushing 375 horsepower with 369 pounds-feet of torque. MPG, 19 city, 25 highway with a 22.5 gallon gas tank size. Now everybody, let's go ahead and give you the dimensions of the GLE 450 in this exact video. Let's start talking about length. Length 194 inches, 77 inches in width, 71 inches in height with 117.9 inch wheelbase. Now, when properly equipped on the 3.0 liter 6-inline engine, you get 7,700 pounds of towing capacity. Now let's go ahead and dive in and start showing you guys the front end. Now, this comes with a few packages on this MSRP sticker. Comes with the AMG line exterior package. So you're gonna see different accents like the front grille and also that front chrome on top of that grille. You're gonna get some more sportier accents going across because of that AMG line. And then the front headlights in the LED performance headlights with some chrome and black going in there. The eyebrows we left on so you guys get an idea of the hazards going on there. And then we come over to the 360 panoramic camera. Lower than that, we have a matte black plastic lower grille with finishing that lower front end in chrome, okay? Bumper sensors going across, active wheel vents here on the corner of the front bumper fascia. Over to the side of the vehicle. Now, again, these are gonna be option and they're gonna be the AMG rims and the dual color rims, high gloss gray with machine surface silver. AMG is engraved into that rim. And the tire itself is an all-season Pirelli Scorpion tire, and these are also add-on options, coming in at a 275, 45, 21. Suspension system is the shock spring strut suspension, but don't forget, Mercedes doesn't matter because you're getting a literally premium ride. Wheel well trim in the high gloss paint color as the car. Side mirror, blind spot assist, integrated blinker lighting, 360 panoramic camera, as well as the Mercedes-Benz is engraved into that little chrome trim piece, which adding some character is very nice. Smart access keyless fob entry. You can have your key fob in your pocket or your purse, pull that handle, open up, and you can lock it from the outside the same way. Bicolor handle with the chrome and the exterior paint color, as well as the lower rocker panel area is painted in the same color as the vehicle. Just premium look and premium design all around. We have the hyper silver going around the windows with some high gloss and black in between. Roof rails in the hyper silver as well. The satin aluminum look is what they actually call it. Another add-on option is the panoramic glass. We'll show you guys that from the inside. Over to the rear end of the GLE 450, we have the add-on spoiler, as you guys can see this. All right, this is another add-on, but we do have the bottom spoiler and then integrated brake lighting, privacy glass wiper, GLE 450. Now, if it was a plug-in hybrid, you'd see an E right here, all right? So keep that in mind. Then we come over to the 4MATIC. They are standard in the 4MATIC LED rear taillights, and they are kind of blacked out or tinted. Now, you don't see a backup camera. That's because when you do back it up, there's a little square there that actually drops the rear camera, and you'll see the camera once you're backing that out. And shooting over to the Envision Motors license plate, we're out here in Rockland, California, right outside Sacramento. If you guys are in the market for Mercedes, stop by and ask for Mike. Continuing forward, bumper sensors going across in the matte black plastic, as well as more chrome. And if we drop down, do we have active or non-active? Well, non-active, they actually faked you out, but the exhaust tips is one on each side, and these are fake, right? To give it the same look. So, bah humbug, right? I like my real exhaust tips, but again, people will argue that. It's up to everybody's personal preference. Now, cargo area. 33 cubic feet of space with the second row seat up, 75 cubic feet of space with the second row seat down. On the right-hand side of the cargo, got some hooks here, some tie downs. Let's go ahead and lift this spare tire. Shout out to Mercedes for keeping their spare tires. Come over, mesh pocket, and your true light lighting. 40%er, 20%er, and a 40%er. You can actually drop these down. Oh, just like that. Okay. And what's nice is it's actually the same level as the floorboard here in the cargo area. Now that we're done talking about the GLE 450 mild hybrid, talking about the powertrain, the exterior, and the cargo, let's show you the interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Continuing with the interior on the GLE 450, well, everyone, remember you're going to get different colors in your GLE 450 or again across the GLE lineup. Starting with the seats, we have the perforated leather. This is the macchiato color on this interior leather seating surfaces. They do come perforated, electric controlled, and you control those by the door panels, as we know that Mercedes is known for. In front of that passenger seat, lockable glove compartment, we have the walnut natural wood inlays with the air vent there in the dashboard, as well as 4 different little air vents here. So actually increases comfortability. Why? Because you can face 1 towards the driver, 1 towards the passenger, and 2 towards the back passengers. Over to the infotainment screen, beautiful interface, I have to say. Let's go ahead and show you guys what the navigation looks like. High class, top of the line navigation, and we go ahead and click home. We can slide that, very nice and responsive. We slide it again, can mess around with the settings, the off-road settings. Let's just go ahead and show you guys. You can mess around with your light systems, your assistance, your vehicle, and find out more on what's going on with your comfort. Also, as well as your media, you have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the smartphone integration with Bluetooth and USB. Lower than that infotainment, actually, one more thing I wanted to show you is when we go ahead and click into the camera, what that 360 camera looks like. Dropping down, hard buttons, control unit for your temperature controls, dual climate controls. I really like the hard buttons. Also, we have a lid here, natural wood and walnut inlays on the center console. Wireless charging pad, USB-C plugins, and 2 big cup holders here, and love that, because we know from prior models, so the old models, we have small little European cup holders. Over to the control unit here, we also have a touch-sensitive pad to control that infotainment screen, your media, also your Navi, and your camera system as well here. Okay, super cool. Just so much going on. You can also change your drive modes. Let's go ahead and click that. There goes your drive modes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave it in comfort mode. Pop this open. 1 USB-C plug-in, and that's where your sensor for your key fob is going to be in the center console. Up top, electric controlled sun visor, as well as the tilt slide moonroof option. We have that too, and you control that from this panel here. You also have the LED true light lighting, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn them on. Hopefully you guys can see that in the video. Turn those off. In front, a frameless auto dimmable rear view mirror, which gives it that classy no frame look. Now over to the driver cockpit cluster display screen. Again, more beautiful interface. And why do I say that? There goes one theme. You can go ahead and click the home button there on the left, and you can control your front cluster by sliding on this touch sensitive pad here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. And let's go ahead and show you guys what the navigation looks like. Click the OK button, and that's what your navigation looks like. You can also control the infotainment screen, not just through touch-sensitive, the center console, but you can also do it from here as well. So many options in these Mercedes GLE 450s. High gloss black trim with the satin silver. Paddle shifters for that 9-speed automatic transmission. The lever there for the parking reverse neutral drive, and over to the left, windshield wiper control lever. Signal lights as well. Further left on the dashboard, right under that wooden inlay with the ambient lighting, parking brake button, lighting knob button, as well as your knob there for your dashboard lighting. Over to the door panel, we get the heated seats here on the button for both front seats. We also have the controls with memory seating, switches, and wrapped in that macchiato leather armrest, your tailgate lift button is there too. All right. You also have illuminated door sill plates in this vehicle as well. Now that we're done with the front side, let's shoot over to the second row seating. Now second row seating, everyone. We left the seats down so you guys get an idea of what it looks like from the cabin of the car over to the cargo area. Let's go ahead and lift those back up. And we still have the perforation back here. There's no heated seats back here on the GLA 450 with the exact packaging that this vehicle comes with in this video. We have the leather wrapped armrest with the cup holders, nice big cup holders back here as well. In front, we have partial hard backs on the front seats with mesh pocketing on each side. No climate control back here, so only dual climate control in the front. Air vents back here, though, that helps. USB-C plugins, too, so nobody's fighting over the plugins. More than enough room. I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall, and the leg clearance is complete there, along with the head clearance. And if you ask me, the seats are slightly stiff. Now, they aren't the most plush seats, but the angle is pretty good, okay? You can't mess around with these backrests either, all right? So this angle is stationary. You have your O-snap handles with your reading lights right near the handle itself. Door panel looks the same from the front over to the back, just a little bit more simplified. Now, everyone, here's the MSRP sticker. The MSRP price on this vehicle is $71,350. With everything added on top is about $79,000, give and take, some change. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Check out our other Mercedes-Benz videos with regards to different trims and other models for Mercedes-Benz. Thank you so much. At Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. God bless you.